the first thing I want to say about the perception and the shift we need to make with our clients about what cybersecurity is and what it does is that cybersecurity is a business risk solution. It's not an IT problem. Now, that may come as a little bit of a shock at face value when you hear that or when you say that to your client, but it really is a business risk solution. And we should get more customer success focused in general in the way we talk about technology with our clients. That's a conversation for another course, but I want you to keep that in mind as we go through this. The second piece is that this is our fault. So we've talked about this the wrong way, and we've brought it to our clients the wrong way. So, right, as we get excited, as we've learned about a new piece of technology, or EDR comes out, or a new cloud protection mechanism comes out, we say, oh, you need this. Let's go to the client. We've created a service. You need to have this to be safe, right? We haven't given them that why. So number one, we've blended a piecemeal approach, and we haven't spoken clearly about why they've needed the different types of solutions that we're recommending. And in the end, they just see it as another, overexcited IT guy coming to them with their new toy. So that's all about the change in the way we think about this and talk about it going forward. So the first thing we need to do is re-separate or unwind the categories for the client, right? So there's some techniques that you can use to do this, but I want you to take these and start coming up with your own core distinctions in the way you talk about this with your client. So at the most basic level, you could say IT ensures that operations function in the business, right? Cyber protects against breaches and threats. Another way to talk about this, if you're talking to a sports person, could be to use the concepts of offense and defense, right? You've heard the phrase defense wins championships. Well, that's could be one way you talk about cyber. And typically, you need both people on defense and people on offense, depending on the sport you're playing. So come up with your own way to talk about that with your clients, but start thinking about how to separate IT and cyber and creating talking points and really value pillars within your overall go-to-market approach for how you reference those. Okay. A framework for talking about this and messaging around this is like to think about it as included versus not included. And the next level of that is like what's included with IT, device support, backups, what's not included, threat protection, compliance. We may be doing some compliance for our customers, but we have to start separating that out and saying that's actually a cyber domain function, right? You need a vCISO for that. You need a vCISO program for that. Those are hard conversations to have, but really separating those in your own mind is the first categorical step. The next thing we need to do is restart the conversation the right way with why, okay? So when we talk to customers and we position this, let's not fool ourselves, okay? If this was easy, you wouldn't be here listening to me and taking this course, right? But this is where that segmentation that we did starts to get powerful, right? We can already have this prioritized list and we can start putting an action plan together for how to talk to those particular clients, right? We can test some things. If we have friendly clients, we could even tell them like, here's what we're doing. Here's why IT is different than cyber. Does this make sense? Do you have any feedback on this presentation, right? Like they can start being our focus groups, right? As we go through this and tell them, hey, we're going to want you to participate in this because we're bringing this to our clients. It's a new service we're offering. You have a chance to shape that service. So really make it a relational thing with those clients you're keeping in your alpha ring, right? That we talked about. All right. I hope that was helpful. Now, if you want to take what you've just learned and integrate it into a full spectrum vCISO operating system, as well as learn how to package, price, and scale your vCISO offer effectively, check out the link below and learn about how the PowerGrid vCISO system can transform the way that your MSP delivers vCISO services and supercharges the entire revenue lifecycle for your cybersecurity program.